Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Let me introduce myself. My name is Euis Widiasari. I'm from B2 2019 and my NPM is 1922048. In this opportunity, I would like to explain about preliminary study result report with the research proposal title is the effectiveness of demonstrative method to improve student writing. Prepare for a preliminary study. Before I start the interview, the first thing I contact the school or a teacher to be interviewed. This is a teacher and her name is Nunung Sophia SPD. And a second, prepare 2 questions for interview. And third, determine interview time at Wednesday at 8 June 2022. And finally, I do the interview. Okay, this is list of the interview's questions. There are 10 questions. The first, what are the approaches or strategies or methods and learning models that you often use in the English learning process in the class? And the second, has the learning you done been linked to 21st century learning and use technology in learning English? And the third, what are the obstacles faced by you during the learning English process in the class? And the fourth, do you often direct students toward problem-solving skills? And the five, it's important to use a varied learning models and according at the learning process. Six, how are the learning outcomes of students when using the learning models and without the learning models? 7. What are the problems that arise when you carry out teaching and learning activities in the class, both from student and from the situation and conditions? And 8. What are your efforts to overcome the obstacles and problems that arise during the learning process? And 9. What do you think the effective learning should be like so that we can do it well in the next time? And 10. Are there subject support activities which is like co-curricular in the school with the aim of strengthening and increasing student understanding? This is interview result. First, the result of this interview is in the teaching and learning process. There are indeed several methods and approaches to students. One of the approaches or method used by the teacher is GTM, Grammar Translation Method, and also TVR, Total Physical Response. In addition to using methods, learning activities are also related to the 21st century learning system and use technology such as video and audio. However, as with life, there are bound to be obstacles. Likewise, with teaching, many obstacles are faced, one of which is the lack of students' knowledge of vocabulary in English, and also students who think that English is difficult. Thus, closing the desire and interest of students to learn English, as educators, we are required to be able to throw something frozen. When we encounter an obstacles, we must prepare how to deal with the obstacles. Not only teachers, but students are also required to able to solve a problem. And then using a model that varies depending on the material to a thought is very good because it can trigger the enthusiasm of students in learning English. As a teacher, we must know what and how effective learning is for students. We have to be very good at reading the situation and condition in the class because that factor will create will create effectiveness in teaching and learning activities. I think enough for me. Thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.